These goat working pens were made by Northeast Gate Company. Stay tuned and I'll give you a walkthrough and we'll check them out. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Bois Kiko's. I tell you what, I think I've got a ghost in this pasture. You see them dog houses? They keep getting scattered out all over my pasture here, and I think I know who the culprit is. I think old Bud over there, I think he likes to play with them. Let's get this picked up and move back to where it goes, and I guarantee you tomorrow it'll be right back out here again. You guys might be wondering what I have these out here for. They're a little small for my livestock guard dogs, but what I use these for, baby goats. Whenever they're little, they'll get in here and hide, and they'll get on these things and play. But I tell you who I think is the culprit. I think he likes to play with them. See if I can't catch him in action playing with them. But I get questions about my working pens, and I wanted to show you guys these working pens. This chute, it's used chute, and it's made from the same company that I got my pens from, Northeast Gate Company. They're a small company, not too far from me. They're in Northeast Texas. You can look them up on the internet. Really good products. They specialize in goats, small animal. They build stalls and stuff. But my working pens, I didn't have this nice of a setup, and I saved my money up and I bought these when I sold some goats. So I had some goats that I had born here one year, and I sold about 15 or 20, and I took that money and I invested in these working pens, and these working pens are really nice. They make things so much easier. So the setup that I have, I'll show you. A little windy out here today. I hope the sound quality is okay, but here's my setup. Right here I've got a catch pen. So here's my catch pen. The goats go into here. So once I get them inside here, I've got them caught, and I can hold probably 50 head in here easily. And I've got a feed trough set up in here. I leave this closed off, but I've got a feed trough set up in here, and I can rattle a bucket and pour some feed out, and I can pretty much catch them all right in here. And then from here we'll move over to another little pen. I'll show you this pen. All right, this pen right here. So what you'll do is you'll have them in here, and what we'll do is we'll run them around to this side over here, and I got a little trap inside here. So I'll get the goats in here, and I'll close this gate behind me. And what this is right here, it's a sweep tub. So once I get the goats in here and I get them in this tub system, and you can see this tub system, what it does is I'll show you how it operates. So it's got a handle right here, and it's a big solid gate, and I'll show you what it will do. All right, once you get the goats in this area right here, what you want to do is it'll squeeze. It's a tub system, so you got the goats in here, and once you get it to right here, so once you get the goats to right in here, you've got them in this little area right here where you can hold them, and it'll hold about full-grown nannies. It'll hold about 5 or 6 full-grown nannies. And once you get them in here, you can move them to right here by simply, all you got to do is pull this up, and it will allow them to go on through. I want to show you another nice advantage to having a working pen setup, and these right here, I really like this about them, is it's got this drop down gate right here. So you just grab that, drop it down, and you can easily reach over and access a goat, worm them, give them shots, do whatever you want to do when you get some up in here. I really like this feature on these pens. Drops down, super nice, easy to use. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, whenever I'm working goats and have them in here and going through them, 9 times out of 10, I'll use this feature right here. I'll use this drop down gate right here. I'll use this a bunch. It makes it so much easier to just get them bunched up in here, grab one, do whatever I need to do to it, and then push them on. Once I get them all worked, I'll push them all out the end. But I use this right here a lot. Now if I have a foot I need to trim, or if I've got something I need to lock them in the head gate, I can use that, and I'm going to show you that now. So right here what we got is, this is a gate that you can use to easily raise it up and down. Once you get them in this little working system right here, you run them through, you can raise that up, and you can see it'll send them on up the ramp. Once you get them in the ramp, and this ramp is pretty wide, so a smaller one, they can turn around pretty easy. It's got this handle right here. You can reach up here and grab this, pull this to the side, and it'll allow them to come into the chute. What this does is, it's got a lever right here, and you can, kind of hard to do with one hand. So what you can do is, you can get this set, and right here it's got adjustments. So I can pull this in to make this longer, or I can make it wider or shorter. What the goat will do is, it'll come through here, and then it'll stick its front legs and shoulder and head through, and it'll catch her. So you'll have it caught right there in this section, and then you can do whatever you want from there. Right here, this is another feature on this that I like. You can access the side of the goat from this side, and it also has access on the other side to where you can get to the goat. So you got both gates that open to where you can access them to do whatever you need to do to them. And then when you get done working them, you'll just pull this up, pop that out, and then they can go. Push it back, and then you want to readjust it. You'll want to set it again for the next goat to come in. So these are from Northeast Gate Company. They got a website. I'll put a link in the description of their internet page. But this, I saved up my money and I bought this. I did have just a couple of old cattle type heavy duty panels that I put goat panels at the bottom so I could work my goats in it. And I've had this chute. I had this chute the longest. This chute is a Northeast Gate Company chute. It's just an older one. They still make the exact same one. You can see it's on a raised platform, And I've got mine just a little bit taller on some railroad ties, but this system works good. It's really nice when you have something to handle a lot of goats. I like it, but you don't have to have this nice of a setup. I just saved my money and I bought this to kind of help the operation go a little bit smoother. I've used it for several different things. I've weaned some goats in there. I've had a sick goat that I've had to put in here off, isolate her to herself. When I get new goats, I will introduce them to the herd by keeping them in there. So it has multiple purposes, but I like the company. I've bought my creep feeder, you can see over there. I bought that from them. Joe, he has gotten a hay feeder from them. So they sell several different things that's goat related. And like I said, they're just right here basically in my backyard, so they're not that far for me to go and get. Really good guys to work with, and they have several different options. I've had my setup for about, I guess about 4 years now, 3 or 4 years now, and what I really like about them is that they powder coat their stuff, so it's gonna last a really long time, and it's really well made, but they come in handy. So if you're looking for a goat system, they have several options. Like I said, this tub system I bought, and then I bought extra panels to kind of make my catch pen. But works really good. I just wanted to show this to you guys and show you kind of what I use, how I use it, and how it helps me. And I thought maybe you guys might like to see that. I get lots of questions about it. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope this helped you out. Like I said, I'll link this, where I got this stuff at, where I got my goat working pins from. I'll link that in the description. Hope it helps you out. If you got any questions, just ask in the comments. I try to answer every single comment. But like the video, share it if you can. It's a nice working system. I don't have any regrets buying it. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.